I'm waving the wand and making you the commissioner of the NFL, Josh Allen. Congratulations. You've got a pay raise. Also,
I'll take the jet.
Okay, sounds good. I'll get you hooked up. But for the moment, I've just waved the wand. You're the commissioner of the NFL.
Okay.
Rule change. You make a rule change. Josh Allen can make a rule change, and you could just go into the competition committee and pound the table and say, "This is it. This is what I want." What is it?
That's a very good question. I think.
You, sir.
Oh man, there's so many directions I can go in here. We've got a guy on our staff. His name's Mark Lubick, and he is basically the encyclopedia, or he's the NFL rulebook. Like, he's got everything. He's got all the answers. He's very smart. And I always talk about throwing the ball downfield. If a receiver can catch it on one leg and throw the ball downfield, that's technically an illegal forward pass, but he never gains possession of it. So I just eliminate that rule altogether. If you can catch the ball with one leg and chuck it down the field if you catch it one-handed and chuck it down the field, more power to you. So I think that's the one rule I would change, is the double or legal forward pass.
Oh, this is fantastic. I've asked this question of many folks in my day. Never heard this. So let me just, okay. Josh Allen, you fade back to pass. You got a nice clean pocket. Okay. Your guys are protecting you. You see him, and you know who I mean by him. By the way, do you refer to Stephon Diggs as him? Do you ever call him
That's
that?
him.
Okay.
He's him.
So you see him. Him is open. You hit him. Him grabs it with one hand, or both hands are fine. He's just got to be on one leg when he catches it. Like what?
Yeah, I mean, again, the whole rule of a catch is 2 feet plus a football move. Correct.
Right.
So if you don't have 2 feet and make a football move, you technically don't have possession of the ball.
That's true.
So therefore, you could pass the ball further downfield.
Okay, Gabe Davis is now open because everybody thinks the ball's going to him because you have thrown it to him. So
Correct.
Stephon Diggs, before touching his second foot down on the ground, can throw it to Gabe Davis for a touchdown. That's
correct. And like you've seen, like DBs, right? The quarterback throws the ball to bounds, but a DB makes a jumping catch and he throws it back into the field of play.
Yes.
Right. You've seen those.
There was an interception just, I think, last week, 2 weeks ago on something.
It was in the end zone. It was Titans, right?
Right. Yes.
Rookie,
Titans.
Roger McCreary.
Yeah.
And made a heck of a play. But again, did the ball go forward? Is that technically an illegal forward pass? They're never going to call it on the defense, but eliminate it just completely.
So the offense, wow. Okay.
Outside the box there for you.
Way out of the box. So you've had these conversations internally? You've had them?
Yes. And then there's and then there's another one. It's if a punter just got the ball and instead of punting it, just kind of got low and threw it up as high as he could, like, it's free game at that point. And I don't know if this is really more like a scenario, not a rule.
Sure.
But I want to see it live in a game, and like your gunners can now catch the ball. And I don't know, would the kick returner see that as a throw, as a kick? Would he tell his guys to peter and get away from it?
Yes.
It's an easy completion for the offense.
Right. So
yeah,
like
I've always thought about that play too.
A punt Mary? Is that what we would call that?
Yeah.
A punt Mary. So and again, the key would be for the punter to have the presence of mind to duck down so nobody could see whether when the ball comes out, if it comes off his foot or he's thrown it, to look like a punt.
Correct.
I like it.
Because if it's short, that returner is going Peter, and all of a sudden the defenders are just flying off the field, and you have two gunners right there to catch the ball. Might be a walk-in.
Fantastic. Food for thought, man. This is great. I love both of these ideas. The other one would change the game, just like where the receiver can actually, because he hasn't technically had possession yet, he could still just catapult it forward. I like it, Josh.
Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.